Have you ever wondered what fly line you need and how to pick the right one? In this video, we will introduce you to fly line, its characteristics, and what will work for you. Stick around to the end to see what fly line we would suggest to begin with.
Welcome to For Fly Fishing, where we try to prepare you to have an awesome day fly fishing.
The question, what is fly line? Why is it different? What is the big deal? And what will work for your needs? One of the most important items you'll need when fly fishing is the line. If it is set up wrong, it'll make for a miserable trip. When it's set up right, it will allow you to have the best adventure you could hope for. The best fly line for you will depend on your specific needs and preferences. Fly line is a type of fishing line that has been designed for fly fishing. Fly line is a long, thin piece of plastic or braided material that attaches to the fly reel and serves as the connection between the fisherman and the fly. It is typically made of braided or braided and coated material and is heavier and thicker than traditional fly line to help cast the weighted fly. It is designed to allow the angler the ability to control the drift of the fly in the water. Fly lines come in different weights, lengths, and tapers to suit different fly fishing styles and conditions.
Having the right fly line is an imperative step if you want to be a successful fly fisher.
Fly rod weight. The weight of the fly line needs to match the weight of the fly rod. Fishing environment. You'll want to know where you are going to be fishing. Is it freshwater, saltwater, small streams, rivers, lakes, or in the ocean? Fish species and size. Consider the fish species you are targeting and their size. Fly type and size. Are you throwing a dry fly, wet fly, popper, large hair bugs, or a heavy ocean setup? Finally, line density. The line density affects how each fly acts. Floating lines are the most common and are used for dry fly fishing. Sinking lines work for nymph and streamer fishing. Now that we've had a brief overview of a few things to consider before looking into a fly line, let's check out a few of the different fly lines and their characteristics. So to begin with, let's look at floating fly line. Floating fly line is designed to float on the surface of the water. This will allow the fly fisher to present a dry fly to fish that are feeding on or near the surface. In most cases, floating fly lines are made with a plastic coating that covers a braided cord. The line comes in numerous weights and tapers for many different fishing conditions and species. Floating fly line is easy to cast and control. It provides a visual reference, which makes it easy to see the fish strike. There are a few things to think about when choosing the line, like the size and weight of the fly rod, the type of fishing, and the species of fish. Second, sinking fly line.
Sinking fly line is fly line designed to sink below the surface of the water. This will let the fly fisher target different depths and fish feeding below the surface. You can get sinking lines that sink at different rates, measured in inches per second, while others are defined as intermediate, slow, fast, or extra fast sinking. These sink rates determine the depth of water you'll be fishing. These lines are denser than their floating counterparts, which allows them to sink. Because sinking fly lines are not like floating lines, controlling and casting the line is different. But when you get used to them, they are very effective when you are nymphing, fishing for deep water species like lake trout, ocean fishing, or when fishing in fast currents or heavy wind.
Like and subscribe if you like this content. Moving on, there's double taper fly line. Double taper fly line is a fly line that has a symmetrical tapered design that has a thick middle section and tapered ends. It offers versatility and an ability that allows the line to perform well in different fishing situations. Some of the advantages are that the line is symmetrical, which makes so you can reverse the line when one end wears out. Double taper lines allow for a delicate presentation, accuracy, they are easy to roll cast, a great ability to backcast, or when casting a heavy fly. Double taper fly lines, for the most part, are more expensive, but their durability and versatility make them a worthwhile investment. Next, there's shooting tip fly line. Shooting tip fly line is fly line that has a short intermediate sinking section on the front end of the line. The front section is designed to make the fly sink quickly so the fisher reaches fish that are feeding below the surface. The tip sinks at an intermediate speed, making the fly get to the area
being targeted quickly. They allow for long casting and quick sinking rates, which makes it handy in fast-moving and larger bodies of water. The running line can either be a sinking or floating line.
And finally, there's spey fly line.
Spey fly line is a specialized fly line designed for spey casting. This technique is usually used for salmon and steelhead fishing. Spey casting use longer rods and longer casting stroke that requires this specialized fly line. Spey fly lines are longer and heavier than standard fly lines and are 50 to 120 feet in length. They have a longer front taper and are heavier in the first 30 to 40 feet of the line, helping to load the rod, making longer casts. Two popular styles of spey line are Scandi and Skagit. Scandi works with lighter rods and smaller flies with a gradual taper. Skagit works with heavier rods and larger flies and has a shorter taper.
One last thing to consider is the color. So what is fly line color?
Fly lines are available in different colors. Each has been created to use for different fly fishing situations. The following is an explanation of a few of the choices. Yellow is a highly visible line and is ideal when you need to see the line on the water surface. Orange is another highly visible color and is also great when you need to see the line on the water surface and a great choice when fishing in dark water. Red is a fly line that is not common, highly visible like yellow or orange, and is just a matter of personal preference. Green is a fly line that will blend into the water's surface. These are good choice for clear water and spooky fish. Blue is a fly line that is ideal for fishing in deep water or when you need to see the line against a bright blue sky. Camouflage is a fly line designed to blend in with the water's surface. This is ideal for situations where you need to be stealthy and not spook the fish. In conclusion, we hope you enjoyed this video about fly line and how important it is for fly fishing. The fly line is a crucial part of your fly fishing gear because it directly affects your casting ability, presentation, and overall success on the water. By understanding the different types of fly line and how they function, you can make more informed choices about which line to use in different fishing situations. Whether you're a seasoned angler or just getting started in fly fishing, we encourage you to experiment with different types of fly line and techniques to find out what works best for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check your fly. Yes, this is what line we would start with if we were just starting to learn how to fly fish. If we were just starting, we would use a floating line and adjust the tippet for the different fishing situations that you will run into. If you are interested in fly fishing, check out some of our other videos. Our goal is to help you learn and become a great fly fisher.